All right, if you tuned in a couple minutes ago, I had a little mishap on here, so I had to redo everything. But if you didn't tune in, that's fine. Just act like you didn't see me before if you saw me already. But in the meantime, what the hell is happening for real? Like, for real, for real. What the hell is actually happening, guys? What is actually happening? For real, for real. What's happening, bro? Because I'm seeing, like, there's a whole bunch of nonsense. There's a whole bunch of nonsense happening, bro. No bullshit, especially with the goddamn Boston Red Sox. No cap. No cap. No cap. There is some bad, some good, and then we're back at bad, guys. We're back. You feel me? We're back. It's tumultuous, right? It's very tumultuous. No bullshit. Very, very, very tumultuous. But the good news is as well, besides the Red Sox, we got the Celtics and we got the Patriots. So with that being said, welcome to another edition of What the Hell is Happening in Sports. It's your boy, the one and only NERO, and we back with another one. Nigga. You feel me? You feel me? I know the last time I was on, it was Tuesday. You know, we had a whole lot to talk about, right? We recapped a whole bunch of playoff games, the Pats game included. You feel me, guys? You feel me? But now, we got some deeper shit to talk about. Am I right? Yeah! Yeah! You already know the vibes, guys. You feel me? I see you in there, sir. I see you in there, sir. I got you. I got you, guys. Feel me? But yeah, we recapped the Pats last episode. Recap the Celtics. We were going to talk about the Red Sox, but I saved it today because some notable shit happened. Respectfully, some notable shit did happen. If you're tuning in on YouTube, like the video, subscribe to the channel. What the hell's happening in sports? You should already know what we are. If you're on Twitch, follow me. If you are not tuning in on Twitch but want to follow me on Twitch, I am at Twitch. I'm at WTHHS617. So go do that. Other news, real quick, guys. Real quick. Let me get this right set up and let me show y'all. Right? Now, you got to tune the hell in. Yeah, I got you, Kaj. I got you. I said it. I know. I got you, Kaj. I got you, Kaj. Shout out to Miles in the chat. Now, listen, Kaj. Listen. If you haven't already on YouTube, like I said, like this video right here. Subscribe to the channel. You see it right there. I posted a new short. Some other shorts for you to look at. If you haven't liked them already, like, support, comment. You already know. Now, we also got TikTok at WTHHS Sports. Find me on YouTube as well at WTHHS Sports. Go do that. New video. Some more videos on there. Show some love, guys. Show some love, guys. Show some love. Now, the Red Sox the last few days, right? I know I briefly shared last episode that, Alex Bregman is no longer a Boston Red Sox. He is a Chicago Cub. And whose fault is that? Whose fault is that? Fucking John. You know who else? You know who else? You know who else? You know who else? Fucking Tom. And you know who else? You know who else? You know who else? I'm going to tell you right now. You know who else? It's Miles Feely's fault. It's his fault, too. It's his fault, too. It's his fault, too. All the money in the world, and he couldn't even save the day. Ladies and gentlemen, the Boston Red Sox front office and them spending money, I'll tell you right now, we are fucked. We're fucked. We are booty cheeks when it comes to spending money lately. We didn't give Mookie Betts any money. We gave Rafael Devers money. Ultimately, they traded his ass away. We gave Alex Bregman money for a year. He's now gone. Right? When are things going to change? When are things going to change? I don't know. I simply don't know. I might have to go up in there and do what I got to do because no cap, shit ain't getting done. What up, Kaj? What up, Kaj? You already vibes, Kaj. What up, Kaj? Popping Beastly Beaner. Yes, Sirski. Appreciate you tuning in as always. Appreciate the 3 viewers tuning in so far. Run it up. Show love. If y'all join, y'all join. Appreciate you guys. Feel me. But yeah, they ain't spending no money. They ain't spending no money. They gave Roman Anthony a nice contract. Cool. You know, as you should. Brian Bayo, Garrett Crochet, like the guys, the necessary guys that already are on the team to give them extensions, fine. But when are we going to be able to get back to our ways and sign prime free agents? What's going to happen? Like, what the hell is actually happening? Kush. For real. It don't make sense. It don't make sense, right? And I'm going to start with this article. Right? From Yahoo Sports. Red Sox loss of Alex Bregman was devastating. Their explanation for what happened was just as bad. My nigga. What the fuck? Actually, what the actual fuck? Let's continue. Because already this article already got me pissed off, bro. Written by Jake Mintz. He's senior writer at Yahoo Sports, right? Okay, I'm gonna read through this article, right? Now, let's go. I'm gonna try to find the important points. Mind you, first time seeing it. You feel me? All right. So, basically from the start, let's go right about here. Okay. Now, this part right here talks about, the contract that was given to him last week. Last year. I said last week. They ain't giving no contract last week. Yes, I'm doing a divisional preview. I got you. Yeah, I'm doing it right at the end. Last part of today's show is for the Patriots. After the Red Sox, we're going to talk about the Celtics. That's going to be real quick. Then we're going to get it to the Patriots. It's going to be quick too, but I'm kind of this shit just got me pissed off. Okay. For the Red Sox, blah, 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 blah. Okay, yeah, no, it talks about last year. Basically, this part right here, this paragraph right here, talks about last year, and this is fucked right here. I don't know what's going on. Right. Where is it? There you go, right here. So this paragraph right here, where the cursor is, right there, right, basically talks about Alex Bregman's contract that they gave him last year. Obviously, when they gave him that contract, Rafael Devers, they didn't tell him that they were going to sign Alex Bregman. Rafael Devers got pissed. Okay, boom. He's now traded away. We know that. All right. It basically talks about that, right? Now, here's where it gets interesting. All right, boom. Had team owner John Henry and CBO Craig Breslow committed to Bregman long-term, then offloading Devers would have made some sense. Right. Bregman's one season at Fenway was an overwhelming success despite a 2-month IL stint. Before the injury, he was tracking like a top 10 MVP candidate. Yep. His steadiness help avail. Now, damn, can't talk. His steadiness helped Boston overcome a drama-filled campaign to reach the playoffs, where the team was one win away from knocking off the Yankees. We know that. All right. Obviously now, none of that shit matters. We know that. Word. Word. Okay. So basically, this article, this 2 paragraphs right here from the looks of it, the Red Sox did not want to include a no-trade clause in Alex Bregman's contract, right? What that means is, in the no-trade clause, I don't know how many teams you can put, but you can put a certain number of teams you don't want to get traded to. So hypothetically, if he signed back with the Red Sox, he could have said, okay, I don't want to go to the Yankees. I don't want to go to the Athletics. I don't want to go to Kansas City. I don't want to go to Colorado, et cetera, right? And that contract that was given to him by the Cubs was a 5-year, $175 million. The Red Sox offered him $160 million, right? Alex Bregman would have stayed for that $160 million contract. The money was not the issue. It was him not being able to secure a no-trade clause. And for some reason, the Red Sox don't do that. Because what the Red Sox want to do is grab you by the neck and do whatever they want with you. Pause. But it's true. Because what I'm seeing from them now is, and like other teams, but especially what the Red Sox are kind of showing, if you can't negotiate with us our way, we don't want you. It don't matter how good you are. And with this mindset, truthfully, with this mindset, if shit doesn't get done, I'm scared for Roman Anthony, because I don't know if Roman Anthony is going to be a Red Sox for a long time. I don't know. I really don't know. No cap. I don't know. Roman Anthony is here for years to come, but when it comes to him wanting a raise or wanting to rework his contract, if they're gonna treat Alex Bregman like this, truthfully, then what the hell are they gonna do to Roman Anthony? Seriously, what are they gonna do? Because I tell you, they're really they're like the Red Sox are hoeing niggas right now, guys. They're hoeing niggas. I don't know. They don't want to spend money. They don't want to improve the team with like a significant bat, a significant, Now that's how I kind of felt. That's how I kind of felt on last Saturday. This past Saturday, I should say. Right? That was this past Saturday. All right. Moving on. I don't know why this is messing up. My fault. Moving on. Now, this is where things get interesting. Wednesday afternoon, the Red Sox then decided to give Ranger Suarez, former starting pitcher, of the Philadelphia Phillies, they agreed to sign him to a 5-year, $100 million contract. When I saw that, immediately I was like, truthfully, I was like, yeah. I was hyped. Like this is how, okay, respectfully, I'm gonna give you the evidence. Right? This is how hyped I was. Yeah. Finally, the Red Sox did their big one this offseason. It took Craig Breslow 2 months to sign a prime free agent, and he finally did his big one. The Red Sox and starting pitcher Ranger Suarez have agreed to a 5-year,
$130 million contract. He will slot behind Garrett Crochet in the starting rotation. Sonny Gray should be the number 3 starter. Man. Thank you, Craig Breslow. After all the smack that we've been talking, myself and Red Sox Nation included, you finally did your big one. You finally spent some money. John Henry finally spent some money. And I tell you, this starting rotation is going to be nice. It was nice last year. It's going to be even better this year. Oh, and we have starting pitching depth. I'm excited. Let's see if they can continue to do some more big things. But I tell you, man, I'm happy as a MF. You already know the vibes, Kush. Yeah.
You see how I felt, Kush? You see how I felt? Right. So mind you, the vibes are changing, right? The vibes are changing. You don't want to pay Alex Bregman. Actually, my fault. Full cam. You don't want to pay Alex Bregman because of the no trade clause, right? But also, it got to do with age also. He's 32 years old. All right. Now, here's the thing. You've shown that you've had the money to sign a free agent. That was what's pitiful about this, bro. What's pitiful about this? You're right. I'm about to be mad again. Watch. What's pitiful about this, bro? Okay, you gave the pitcher his money. Great addition. Now, I wonder what we're going to do to try to give Bo Bichette that money. Right. Because here's the thing. Right? Here's the funny thing. Here is the funny thing. I'm thinking, all right, word. We got Ranger Suarez. We got our number 2 pitcher now. He slots behind Garrett Crochet. We're lit. You see it. I was like, yeah. I was hyped. I'm happy as shit. Right. Now, as soon as niggas get happy, I got to fix this real quick. I have to fix this. Excuse me. Because now, I'm getting all flustered and shit like that. There we go. Now we're good. Soon as I get happy, I'm thinking, let's go get the guy. We just spent some money on a pitcher. We still got money. Nigga, no the fuck we don't. No, we don't. No, we fucking don't. We don't have shit. We don't. We really don't. You mean to tell me we let Bo Bichette go to the Mets when you could have had him in Boston? When you go now, here's the crazy thing. Here's what's worse about this situation, right? I'm going to show you what's worse, right? Bo Bichette is now a New York Met. He got paid, right? Or so he thought. So he truly thought, right? Now, let's see if it gives his contract. Let's see if it gives his contract in this article. Let's see. Oh, let me get rid of this. My fault. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Like the video up. Subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. If you're on Twitch, follow on Twitch at WTHHS 617. Catch. You already know the vibes. Bro, does it say his amount? Please, does it say his amount? I don't. All right. If that's hold on. Stick with me. I'm not done. Stick with me, guys. because now this shit's acting up. Bet. Bo Bichette. Let me search this up real quick. Bo Bichette. Right? Here's the fucked up part. Here is the fucked up part. Here's the fucked up part. Now I'm looking. It got to be on Boston.com. It got to be on Boston.com. Hold on. If you're a Red Sox fan, you're about to get pissed the fuck off. You're about to get pissed the fuck off. No cap. I don't know why this don't want to work. There you go. Word. Okay. Oh, okay. Word. Okay, wait. Okay, look. So the Mets gave Bo Bichette a 3-year, $126 million contract, right? That's $40 million a year, right? Right. Full cam. Right. Last year, the Red Sox gave Alex Bregman the same contract, right? A 4-year contract, 100-something million, right? 120-something million, right? Bichette's a second base. Bichette is second base. Now, this contract that was given to Bo Bichette is literally the same contract as Alex Bregman, right? They signed him to a 3-year deal, but it's really a 1-year deal. Because after this year, he can opt out. If he stays 2 years, he can opt out of the second year, right? So he signed a fake ass contract to get paid next year, right? If you wanted this guy, right? So people have said, why the fuck didn't you just give him the same fucking contract? Right? It makes sense. Does it make sense? No, excuse me. Does it not make sense? Right? This kid's in his 20s. I'm 26, so he got to be 28 years old. 28 years old probably, right? I'm about to be 26. I ain't 26 yet. My fault, Chad. He got to be 27, 28. So you could have gave him the same fucking contract for him to be here, right? Or you could have actually used the money that y'all have, right? Because John Henry, Tom Warner, you motherfuckers have made a whole lot of fucking money since you've been here in Boston, right? You've made money off the Pittsburgh Penguins, You've made money off Liverpool, right? You mean to fucking tell me, I can't even talk. You mean to fucking tell me Fenway Sports Group is broke? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. No, Bichette's a second baseman. He's a second baseman. Beasley, he's a second baseman. And we could use him at second base. We can. Make life a whole lot easier. He can hit the ball. He can fucking he can field. You know what I'm saying? Like he's a smooth player. His father played here. You mean to tell me that you don't want to, his father has a legacy here? Not a legacy like no David Ortiz or nothing like that, but he played here. He was impactful, and you can't give him a contract? Like, my nigga, you fucking kidding me? And he's still in his prime, and he just hit it. Literally, if the Dodgers didn't do shit in Game 7 of the World Series, Bichette's home run would have been one of the most memorable ones in MLB history. Fair or not? And we just let niggas like that go to the fucking Mets, go to the Mets for some weak ass contract that you gave Alex Bregman last year, and you didn't want to give a younger guy this year. My nigga, get the fuck out of here. Pitiful. I tell you, man. All in all, because I don't want, like, the fact of the matter is, bro, the real fact of the matter is, right? This is the real fact of the matter. We have Ranger Suarez now. If y'all don't know Ranger Suarez, here's Ranger Suarez for you. Ranger Suarez. That's him. He's a pitcher. So Ranger Suarez, in this whole mess, we can't forget about Ranger Suarez. Ranger Suarez, welcome to the Boston Red Sox. ultimately, I have to show them their flowers also, because now their rotation, their starting rotation is stacked. Because now, right now, you have Garrett Crochet as your 1, Ranger Suarez as your 2, Sonny Gray as your 3. All 3 guys have pedigree to their name. Brian Bale ultimately is the 4th. And then for the 5th, that's where it comes into question, right? It's either going to be Connolly Early. It could be Peyton Tolley. I'm not sold on Peyton Tolley yet. Not the player, but he still has more development to do. It could be Patrick Sandoval. It could be Cutter Crawford. Who knows? Kyle Harrison. Who knows? They're stacked at starting pitcher. Is he Dominican? No, he's Venezuelan. He's a Venezuelan. He's from Venezuela. For the 5 people tuning in, I appreciate you guys. Clap it up for the chat. Oh, yeah. Clap it up for the chat. Clap it up for the 5 viewers. Thank you very much. He looks Dominican, but he's Venezuelan. No cap. No cap. Now, right. The rotation is stacked. What Craig Breslow has done for the rotation is stacked. It's stacked. It is. It is. There's you can't take that away from Craig Breslow. Craig Breslow, hey, he was on the 2013 World Series team, right? He has a legacy on that team, right? While he's been here, I can say when it comes to pitching, he's changed the pitching. He's fortified it to a certain style, right? With Andrew Bailey at the helm as a pitching coach, and then also working in the farm system with, pitchers in general, Craig Breslow, and his eye for the pitchers he wants. Fine, I get that. But we need another impactful bat. So now that now that Bo Bichette is a Met, is it going to be Eugenio Suarez? Is it going to be a Cody Bellinger? What is it going to be? Breslow, work your magic. John Henry, Tom Warner. Bro, stop being fucking cheap, my nigga. Because niggas out here is acting like fucking Mr. Krabs. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Ranger Suarez, though, one more time, welcome to the Boston Red Sox. With that being said, let's see what else happens with the Sox in the coming days and whatnot. Let's see what happens. You feel me? Let's see what happens. But spring training is coming soon, and I will say this probably, what we got now, that's probably going to be the team. Still high expectations. It's going to be a young team. They got the starting staff set up, right? We got to figure out the relievers. I believe Andres Munoz is still out there. So hopefully everything else is justified, right? Fine. Now, let's move on, guys. The Celtics. Currently, the Celtics are back in 3rd place. Naturally, earlier in the week, they lost two straight games. Things changed last night. We will get into last night. But they are 24-15. Let me refresh it just in case. Oh, no, actually, I take that back. They are back in 2nd place at 25-15. So there you go. So the Celtics, for all the shit that they've been going through without Jason Tatum, with people writing them off, and we've talked about it before, but hey, 2nd place, I'll take it. Now. Last night, the Celtics, right? There's a story to this. As you see, the Celtics took down the Miami Heat last night in Miami, 119-114. Ladies and gentlemen, for that right there, clap it up for the Celtics. Now you can also see, it says the Celtics rally from 19 down. They were down by 19 points at one point. It was looking ugly. It really was. It was looking ugly. But I'm going to tell you, you saw that picture of Anthony Simons? That means Anthony Simons must have had something to do with this game. We'll get into that after I give you the Heat stats. Right? So, for the Heat, their leading scorer was Norman Powell, who I got on my fantasy team. Shout out to Norman Powell. 26 points off 10 to 15 shooting, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal. Tyler Hero, just coming back from injury, 22 points on 9 to 15 shooting, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals, and a block. Bam Adebayo, 22 points off 8 to 19 shootings, 4 rebounds, 5 assists. Andrew Wiggins had 16 off 5 of 10, 8 rebounds, 4 assists. And off the bench, Kasparis, Jakuonis, 12 points off 3 of 4 shooting, 5 rebounds, 8 assists, right? That guy right there, Jakuonis, he's a rookie. I like him. I watched some of his highlights during the draft when he was drafted. He's tough. He was hurt at the start of the year. He's finally starting to come together. I like him. He's going to be part of their future, right? Now, real quick, how the hell is Khalil Ware only playing less than 9 minutes in this game? Right? And y'all don't even see it. So let me. There we go. That's better. Khalil Ware, if you look right here, guys, 8 minutes and 49 seconds, right? How the hell is Khalil Ware only playing less than 10 minutes this game? Like, actually, right? That's kind of weird, and that's a guy that's, part of their future. Maybe he's hurt. I don't know. But Khalil Ware got to play more, no cap. I don't know. That was interesting. Now, ultimately, real quick, I got to hit the Vabioni. Needed that. All right. Now, the Celtics in general had a tough shooting night. They had a tough shooting night. Real tough shooting night. No bullshit. As you can see, JB had 27 points on 9 to 24 shooting, 7 rebounds, and that was it. 27 and 7. Sam Hauser had 17 points off 6 of 11 shooting, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and a steal. Neemias Queta only had 9. He had 9 and 9. A good game, but he was in foul trouble, right? Derek White only had 8. Payne Pritchard had only 2 points. Both of them only hit 1 shot. White, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, and 2 blocks. Pritchard, 3 rebounds, 8 assists, and a steal, and a block. So everywhere else, they did what they had to do. They couldn't make a basket for shit, right? But off the bench, it seems as though off the bench lately, there's been 2 guys, right? Luka Garza is one of them. 11 points off 4 of 8 shooting, 4 rebounds, assists, and a steal. But the main story of yesterday's game, Anthony Simons, 39 points off the bench. Anthony Simons, bruh, you had that. You had that 5 on you, nigga. Clap it up for Anthony Simons. Anthony Simons, he was on one last night. And I'm not going to lie, he started off the game 4 for 11. He was struggling. That boy came in and not even turned back the clock. He finally had the Anthony Simons game we've been waiting for. He's been doing well all year. He's been productive, right? But Anthony Simons, in a new role, coming off the bench, at times playing a lot of minutes, at times not playing crazy minutes. There was no consistency with that. But yesterday, he was on one. 39 points off 13 to 28 shooting, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, a steal, right? And from watching him, he's actually trying to play defense now. He's not the greatest defender, but he's actually trying to play defense. And I commend him for that. He went nuts yesterday. He really did. He went crazy. Anthony Simons a dog, right? And now with those 39 points, he's now up to 14 points a game this year, only averaging 2.4 rebounds, 2.6 assists. Obviously, in doing so, he's off the bench, right? So, yeah. Checking something real quick. Damn! Hold on. Jalen Tyson had 39 points tonight? Shit. Hold on, Kaish. I had to peep that real quick. That's actually type crazy. That is type crazy. That nigga exploded. No cap. Damn. My fault. That was crazy. I'm so surprised. So surprised. But no, Anthony Simons, hey man, you had the game. You had the game. You had the game that you had the Anthony Simons game for the Celtics. You've had Anthony Simons games that, the 20 points or whatever, fine. But this one was the Anthony Simons game for real. No bullshit. Now, for the Celtics, they take on the Hawks tomorrow at 7:30. That'll be in Atlanta. Trae Young is no longer there. He's in Washington. He was traded last week in a bullshit deal. No cap. But Kristaps Porzingis is still on the Hawks. Kristaps Porzingis, like here in Boston, is hurt. So I don't know if we're going to see Kristaps Porzingis tomorrow. Hopefully we do. Miss him. Kristaps was good for us when healthy. But they take on the Hawks tomorrow. The Hawks, Jalen Johnson. Jalen Johnson's a stud. Jalen Johnson's going to give the Celtics problems tomorrow. No cap. There he is. Hopefully JB can hold him. Because besides Jalen Johnson, you have Nickeil Alexander-Walker. You now have CJ McCollum, who was in that Washington Wizards trade for Trae Young. You also have Corey Kispert, who was in that same trade. So you have guys that could score. You got to hold these guys. Try to make it 2 in a row because you do have the Pistons in Detroit Monday. So let's see. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens, Kaish. Let's see what happens. Now, the moment y'all been waiting for. The moment y'all have been waiting for. Right? Full screen. Full screen. Full fucking screen. Yeah. Yeah, it's time. Texans, Pats, Sunday afternoon in possibly the snow. Man, oh man. Man, oh man. Man, oh man. A lot of people already talking shit. A lot of people already talking shit. Mind you. Let me go to IG real quick, guys. Let me go to IG real quick. Let me go to IG. Let me pause this shit. And let me share this shit with y'all. I'm gonna put it full screen. If you, I don't know if y'all can see. I don't know if y'all can see. Don't know if y'all can see, right? But if y'all can, look closely. The entire ESPN crew has the Texans beating. It pains me to say it. They have the Texans. Everybody of ESPN has the Texans beating the Pats this week. Niggas gotta be Ed. Like, seriously, bro. Seriously. Dan Orlovsky. No, excuse me. Not even him. I'm not going to start with him. Ryan Clark. Marcus Spears. Dan Orlovsky. You niggas still don't believe in Drake May and the gang? Y'all niggas do not fucking believe, man. Niggas never want to believe in shit. Never want to believe in shit. But you know what? You know what, brother? You know what? Y'all niggas, it's noted. It's noted. It's noted, Kush. It's noted. It's noted. Chat, are the Texans going to beat the Pats this weekend? And don't dick eat and say yes. If you say yes and you're honest about it, fine. But are we like, really? Because here's the thing. Here's the thing, chat. Here's the thing. Here's the injury report for this weekend. For the game. Here's the injury report. Christian Gonzalez is no longer in concussion protocol. He is not on the injury report. He will play on Sunday. Right? So guess what? Niggas is going to get locked the fuck up. That's one thing. That's one thing. But here's the worst part. Here's the worst part. Christian Gonzalez is back, but star receiver Nico Collins for the Houston Texans is officially out with a concussion. So that means Christian Kirk, Xavier Hutchinson, Jaden Higgins, Jalen Noel. Y'all got to step up in this place, guys. Y'all got to step up in this place. And it's going to snow. And it's going to snow. And it's going to snow. These niggas do not know what the fuck they're in for. They don't know what they're in for. On the injury report. On the injury report. All right. Let me go back up. Harold Landry and Terrell Jennings are both questionable. Nico Collins obviously is out. Justin Watson is out, former Kansas City Chiefs receiver, Justin Watson. And Trent Brown, former Patriot Trent Brown, is questionable. So, the offensive line for the Texans is not that great. Being honest, they're not that great. They're not. Arante Irsay, rookie left tackle. He's had for a rookie, he's had a smooth year. Nothing crazy. He's gone through growing pains. He's all right, but you got to be able to attack him. And even if Trent Brown plays, you got to be able to attack him. You do. You can't let these guys beat you. No bullshit. You cannot let these guys beat you. Can't let these guys beat you. So that means I'm counting on Milton Williams. Harold Landry should play. Kayvon Chason, Christian Barmore, Kyrus Tonga, Corey Durden, Elijah Ponder, so on and so Leonard Taylor. Counting on them. Get busy, nigga. Get busy, nigga. Get busy. Get busy. Get busy. Because no cap, the Texans aren't used to playing in the snow. And in New England, when there's snow, there's pain. There is pain. There's pain. There is pain. Nobody wants to see the Pats do what they got to do. A lot of people are haters. CJ Stroud just finished beating a 42-year-old Aaron Rodgers, right? He talked about, we just beat a 42-year-old Aaron Rodgers. Who's next? Drake May's next. And Drake May ain't 42-year-old Aaron Rodgers. Some might say he's a Josh Allen, Aaron Rodgers hybrid. And that's scary. But what is scary, I will say, that Texans defense is scary. I have to admit. I got to give them their flowers. Because honestly, Will Anderson, Danielle Hunter, Azeez Al-Shire, Derek Stingley, Kalen Bullock, Kamari Lassiter, Jalen Petre, Henry Tuoto. Yeah. Oh, and Sheldon Rankins. Yeah. Them niggas. Yeah. They're dogs. The number one defense in the NFL is coming to Foxborough Sunday afternoon. So that right there is going to be tough. That's going to be tough. No cap. But I still have confidence in the Pats. I believe it's going to be a defensive game. It's going to snow. It's going to be a defensive game. Drake May is going to make some plays with his legs. But it will be a defensive game. Hopefully, Travion Henderson can do something. Hopefully, Ramondre Stevenson can do something. Because I tell you, this shit's going to be good. Now, that's Sunday afternoon. Saturday afternoon and night, we have the Bills and Broncos at 4:30, which is tomorrow, actually. Tomorrow, we have the Bills and Broncos at 4:30, and then we have the 49ers and the Seahawks at 8 o'clock. Bills Broncos will be on CBS. 49ers Seahawks is on Fox. I want the Broncos to win. I don't, the Bills, fuck the Bills, fuck Josh Allen. I want him to be Jim Kelly Jr., Jim Kelly 2.0. But I will say, if the Broncos do get upset, I won't be surprised. I won't be, truthfully. But the Broncos and their top defense got to do what they got to do and win that game. Seahawks 49ers. Honestly, if Sam Darnold doesn't play, I got the 49ers. They have more experience. They're going to play with more heart because George Kittle is out for the season. The 49ers should be able to take it if Sam Darnold does not play. That's if he doesn't. And Christian McCaffrey should have a nice game. After Texans Patriots on Sunday, it'll be on ESPN and ABC. That's at 3 o'clock. 6:30 on NBC, Rams, Bears in Chicago. This game right here, all four games are impactful. Really, all four games should be good games. This one right here, it's going to be a game for real. Matt Stafford versus Caleb Williams, 2 number 1 picks going at each other. Yeah, this game's going to be tough. It's going to be a tough game for real. Both of them, there's going to be some creative plays, right? There's going to be some good defensive plays as well. I want to see what Sean McVay has dialed up. I really want to see what Ben Johnson has dialed up. No cap. This game is going to be something else. No cap. I'm excited. I'm excited for this weekend, chat. I'm really excited for this weekend. No cap. This weekend is going to be lit. And me personally, I have the Bears. Winning that game. I feel like the Bears are on a little bit of a Cinderella one this year, obviously. Obviously they are, But I also have the Bears because it's still fuck LA. It's still fuck LA. It was fuck LA last week. It's fuck LA this week. Chicago, the Bears, got to get it done for their fans at home. Now, with that being said, chat, this has been another edition of What the Hell is Happening Sports. It's your boy, the one and only NERO. If you haven't already, like the video up, subscribe to the channel. If you're tuning in on Twitch, follow me. If you're not on Twitch, but if you're not viewing me on Twitch, but do have Twitch, follow me on Twitch at WTHHS617. If somehow, some way, you're on Twitch, but don't have me on YouTube, follow me, subscribe to me on YouTube at WTHH Sports. You feel me? Yeah, chat. I'm out of here. I love y'all. Who knows? I might get on Twitch in a little bit and stream some video games. But yeah, chat. With that being said, I will see you on the flip side. Enjoy y'all.